Hey there, I'm Dr. Josie DeVideo, longtime dentist, registered yoga teacher, and certified wellness consultant. The other day I was chatting with a dentist who was distraught about receiving two very different Google reviews on the same day. One review sang her praises, and the other one slammed her. And symbolically, the entire spectrum of practicing dentistry can be found in these two reviews. But there are three lessons to be learned here, so let's break it down. Lesson number one: stop trying to appeal to everyone. You can't, it's impossible. Both of these patients had the same procedure essentially on the same day, and according to the dentist, both appointments were relatively uneventful. But apparently, both had very different experiences. And there may or may not be anything you can do about that, right? Make sure you review what went well and maybe what could have gone better. But stop stressing about potential reviews. Be yourself and let patients sort themselves out, whether they want to stay your patient or not. The longer you spend trying to appease everyone, the faster you're going to get burnout. Most of the burnout I see in dentistry comes from people pleasers, and people pleasers that are not realizing this truth, that you can't control how people feel about you. You can influence it some, but you can't control it, so let it go. Lesson number two: decide what kind of patients you want to attract to your office. Our mindset about new patients is weird. On the one hand, dentists say they want all the patients they can handle, but at the same time, they complain about the quality of patients in that mix, right? These patients are difficult, they're demanding, they're flaky. Well, yeah, if you're trying to attract anyone and everyone, then you're going to end up treating more than your fair share of, jerks. And really, you don't want to work with everyone. You only want to work with patients who trust you and value what you do for them. You don't want a bunch of patients who give you a hard time or act like you're trying to swindle them because you've told them the condition of their mouths. So again, be yourself. Now, don't purposefully, be aloof towards patients who aren't your ideal patient, but also don't bend over backwards thinking that somehow that's going to make them want to be better patients. Because what will happen is that you'll be upset by how they're treating you, given that you're trying so hard to please them. And lesson number three: you gotta laugh. Sometimes you just have to laugh at the situation because, frankly, some of the things happening in dental offices today are so ridiculous, you have to laugh at the lunacy. Don't take yourself too seriously, right? Life is short, really, really short. And when you put yourself out there, you're going to get one-star reviews, you're going to get unreasonable patients, and all sorts of crazy things are going to happen. But if you can't learn to laugh some of it off, dentistry is going to swallow you whole. And if you're feeling frustrated by life in dentistry, I encourage you to check out the free resources in the description of this episode, because it is possible to enjoy life in dentistry without sacrificing your body and mind. All right, I'm curious to know what you think. Thoughts or comments are requested. Be well, friends.